afternoon. My name is Mr. Musembi, and I'm going to take you through Agricultural Economics 2. And so, I want to make the following remarks. 1. Ensure that you achieve class attendance of 90% for you to be able to sit for a CAT or any other assessment. Also ensure that you keep class rules and regulations. And then the last one, ensure that you mark at class attendance at any given point in class. Today, I'm going to take you through Agricultural Economics 2, and the unit code is 16.21T. So I want us to talk about topic 1, which is agricultural development, and we are going to have the following specific objectives that by the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to define basic terms that are used in agricultural development. Then the second objective is that by the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to explain the role of agriculture in Kenya's economy. So, definition of terms. We are going to look at development. What is development in your own opinion? Okay, so development involves the application of certain economic and technical measures to utilize available resources to instigate economic growth and improve people's quality of life. The second term is economic development, which refers to programs, policies, or activities that seek to improve the economic well-being and quality of life for a community. That term is agricultural development, refers to the process that creates the conditions for the fulfillment of agricultural potential. The other term is economic growth, refers to an increase in the production of the quantity and quantity of the economic goods and services that a given society produces. The other term is gross domestic product. The GDP is the value of the finished domestic goods and services produced within a nation's border. Gross national product, the GNP. This is the value of all finished goods and services owned by country's citizens, whether or not those goods are produced in that country. So the difference between the GDP and GNP is that GDP is the value of all finished domestic goods that are produced locally, whereas GNP refers to the value of all goods of a given nation, including those produced in other countries by the citizens of such a country. Then the last term is per capita income, which also means the average income. This is a measurement of average income per person in a given country, city, or region within a definitive time or period. So per capita income is calculated by taking the total gross domestic product divided by the total population of a given country or region within a definite time. Now we are going to look at different roles of agriculture in economic development of a country. Class, what are some of the roles of agriculture? Okay, to start with, agriculture contributes to national income. This income is earned through tax that is charged on consumable goods, and also the payee, that is deducted from employees who are working in agriculture related companies or enterprises. Then number 2 is a source of food supply, and this means that agriculture provides food in different forms as carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, and fats. All these as a result of agriculture. Then the other role of agriculture is a source of raw materials for other industries. For example, we can talk of a textile industry that uses hides and skin for making clothes. Then the other role of agriculture is provision of surplus, and this surplus is normally used for other purposes such as export and income generation. Then shift of manpower is also another role of agriculture. In this case, agriculture helps us in getting manpower for different activities in the economy. There are people who get involved in the value chain at different angles, and these people are able to specialize in one or two activities that they can do best, and this helps to improve the work efficiency and productivity of a given industry. Agriculture as well leads to development of infrastructure such as roads, railways, airways as a result of agricultural development. It also leads to relief from shortage of capital. It is also helpful in reducing inequality. In regards to income generation, agriculture plays a key role in ensuring that there is equality in terms of income generation by different citizens in a given country. It also creates effective demand. Agriculture it's also helpful in phasing out economic depression in a given country. Agriculture plays a very key role when it comes to phasing out economic depression. When a country faces such, they ought to make good use of agriculture investment so that agriculture with time can help the country in gaining its economic state. Then the other role of agriculture is as a source of foreign exchange for the country. It also helps the country in earning the foreign exchange after exporting some of agricultural products such as tea, coffee in Kenya. The other one is contribution to capital formation. It also leads to creation of employment opportunities, and this is through getting jobs as farm managers, those who work in processing industries, textile industries, and those who directly or indirectly benefit from agriculture in terms of revenue generation. It also leads to rural welfare, especially in areas which are well developed in agriculture. They lead to development in terms of the infrastructure, in terms of their livelihood, and also their well-being. Agriculture also leads to development of other industries. So that marks the end of our session for today. And below here is an individual assignment where you are supposed to identify and explain 5 factors that inhibit growth of agriculture in Kenya. At this point, I would like to welcome you in case there is any one of you who has a question to raise. Okay, thank you for your time. Below are the references in case you want to get more information about our today's session. Have a nice afternoon. Thank you.